But it's we're trying to stay chill and just give me a second as I prepare to monitor at least a Twitch chat. Mob Crush, which I've been raving about earlier. Um, actually, I am. All right. This is Fallout 4 customization. Um, I'm going to be covering more mods than what I have listed in the description because honestly, I forgot the name of the hair mods. I want to say I have Apache and Custom Coutre. But what we're going to do today, I'm actually going to show a new character. Probably won't save them, but just as an example of how customizable the game has become. Now, while we're waiting for the game to prepare a new game and we ignore the Creation Club news, amazing follower tweaks. I have shown the results of that mod by, customizing Piper, Curie, and the other humans or synths that you can get as companions. But the mod does a lot more than that. Um, you can change the likes and dislikes of your companions. For example, Kate is a more. Oh, okay. One of the disadvantages of a live stream, well, not of this live stream, right now the game is looping because of a mod that I activated after I made a new character. We'll give it one more loop, but what I'm seriously think I'm going to need to do, I'm going to need to reboot this, disable that mod, and then reboot the stream. All right, give me Alt Tab. Okay, so I will. I wonder if I can. This is one of those. Don't do this at home. What I am going to try to do, I am bringing up Vortex, and I'm going to disable that mod because otherwise I would have to completely reboot everything. Um, which again, I am saying officially for the recording, that is the wiser path to take. The mod that causes this conflict is. I am. Okay, I am scrolling slightly quickly. Better Companions is a one. It's not. There it is. Courier X. No, no, no. It's not that one. But it is Courier Ghost Spectra X92 Armor Mashup 4.2A. I am disabling that mod It is currently deploying. And I'm peeking to see. Oh, wait. Okay. Right now, I am seeing the. Hmm. All right. It's not letting me deploy that because the game is live. All right. So give me. Now, I just closed. Cancel. All right. Let me see. Okay. My preview is currently disabled. Ooh. Did and I am going to go ahead and make those changes that I was trying to do. So I just reactivated the mod. Now I'm going to disable it. I apologize for that. And once it deploys, we will relaunch Fallout 4. And now the stream should recognize that Fallout 4 is launching. Starts like this is one of the reasons why I used to love recording and then uploading afterwards because I could edit all of this out. um, oops. Let me see if I can do that. Oh, hmm. Well, okay. What I am doing now within the Go Live panel, you can actually
Okay.
change up your interface as you saw my face jumping all over the place. This is my Fallout 4. I have a different interface for DC Universe Online, and I've never really tried to change that in the midst of a stream. Historically, Fallout does take a while to load, at least when it first starts up. It's by no means as bad as Skyrim in the day or on an older system. And all right, so now that is showing. I'm just double checking that it is showing on the stream, which it is not. Okay, now it is. All right. can't quite call this take two. This is called life happens and you adapt and overcome. Now, we are starting a new game so I can show the customization. I will not make fun of the Creation Club this time. Jumping back to the conversation for amazing follower tweaks. Um, you can adjust the companion affinity quest by reversing their likes and dislikes. Yes, you can even go ahead and unlock the next companion dialogue. And this is how Fallout 4 begins. Which, as soon as I get the option, I am going to shortcut that. But it's kind of a cool beginning. And it's something that most people would only watch once. Um, and it's part of the reason why this franchise and Skyrim are kind of tied. Um, right now, the deciding factor for me playing this more so than Skyrim is the Sim Settlements mod, um, which I believe I'm going to be showcasing building and setting up settlements either later today, but most likely tomorrow. I just wanted to show off these features. All right, we're going to shortcut that. And we're about to see the natural and atmospheric Commonwealth, or a ENB load up. It doesn't require a lot of memory, but it does make a stylistic change in your gameplay. Now, since we're showing the options for character creation, we're going to use both of these characters. So first, we're going to start with Nora. Let me hit the X button. No, I usually go with that face and then customize it. I'm just checking to see if the mods I listed, I want to say that is a new face there. I don't have a mod that allows you to create ghouls. Alright, we're going to start with her. Then we come over here to face. Now, the general basic customization of Fallout 4, it's kind of intense. So you just with their basic tools, you can have fun. For example, cheekbones. If we hit type, we can have weathered, which honestly, let's go with smooth. Now, one of the mods, we can change up the coloration. If we want to have a not so jolly green Nora, we can. That's a nod to the Incredible Hulk. If we're feeling like I Choose You or Pink You, that is a coloration there. Oh, the Kree? Yes. That would be, a Kree comes to Earth. Oh, wait, that was Captain Marvel. And if you're going all the way to the days of the dinosaurs, Papa Smurf, or in this case, Smurfette, you can make your character look like that. Um, I am going to go with medium. But please note that you can even do, if you don't like any of those colors, you can do your own custom colors. All right, so can I say that that is a slight change? Um, go type. Yeah. All right, we hit the accept. We're jumping back to eyes. And you remember how I was telling you about the eyes of beauty? Now we have more than just the eyes and beauties installed right now. Um, the iSynth 2.5 adds a lot of customizations. Um, in all honesty, we're going to. So everything that you're seeing here that says prosthetic A, B, C, or D, that is iSynth. Glowing red, purple, pink, green, iSynth. Then if you don't feel like glowing, you could just have synth purple, pink, green, cyan. If you even want to go white, Voltec, boom, you have that. And bionics. You can have a bionic glow if you like. Um, wow. All right, the alien brass. Ooh. Okay, all right, we're going to come back to the gold prosthetic because that looks slightly cool. But what I am wanting to show now. Oh, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. That looks kind of, can't say creepy. It looks like you have like one of those eyepieces. Um, okay, I now have a lot of eye shop. This is where I was going. These are the eyes of beauty. um, we will go with a synth eye color for Nate. Hmm. Let me see. Ooh, blue crystal. Kind of like that. All right, so we're going to go with blue crystal. So just changing the eyes, that allows your character to have some customization. But can I say that hairstyles can be slightly important? This is the Apache and the custom Courier that I mentioned earlier. The basic Fallout hairstyles are not bad. Um, Titanium pullback, I think that is kind of cute. Titanium is also nice. Okay, the Persephone is going to be kind of like the default because I kind of like that. But I want you to see. Ooh, I like cliche too, but that's a cliche. And yes, that was an unintentional pun. Mm, all right, let's see what I do when I create a character. I usually have a story in my head, and we're going to see where that becomes important when we get to the live another life. Mm, don't like that one. I have never made a character who walked around wearing a hat all the well, yes, the military hat for the Minuteman does look kind of cool, but you can't get it from character selection. That's another one that I would not use. No. All right, do you see this here? We're going to see why that is happening a little bit later. I just want to get a hairstyle that I'm. What was that? Witness, which was a movie starring Harrison Ford from back in the days of the dinosaur. I don't know why this hairstyle is called Witness because he didn't have that hairstyle. That is aesthetically pleasing as well. Ooh, all right. So we're just. All right, we're just going to. Yes, I'm going to choose that one. So we hit accept, which, all right, yeah, give me 1 second. And this is where, all right, I usually go with that. I mean, just the whole purple and black, fuchsia, deeper purple. Mm, all right. All right, so now we're going to back up. You see these extras here? Let me see here. See, I'm kind of like having my characters that have freckles. So we go. Hmm, it's kind of freckle overload there. All right. So now she has freckles. We can add scars, contours, add different lashes. So can I say that she's looking slightly unique? Um, Isaac Asimov is probably one of the most prolific writers ever. Um, so you can. I'm not team tattoos. My characters don't do that, but you have the options of making these for your characters. Maybe they had a very interesting childhood and they made some mistakes. So this is another way that you can customize them. Um, or we are living in a well that. Mm, all right. You can see that that is an option. I'm not going to stay with that one. If I was doing, I'm assuming that most of the audience. Ooh, I'm seeing. Just noticed a Skype message in the midst of streaming. I'm going to finish streaming and then check Skype. All right. I showed you when there are emissaries of wind are more, things that you can do to enhance the, I kind of like the eyebrows. I'm going to keep that. All right. So, could I say that that by itself is a lot of customization? But this is where I say, but wait, there is more. And just remember, we'll still have Nate to do final customization. We go B for body, and then you see where it says Q for skin. This is iSynth. So we can make her like, yes, I'm an Android. I have circuits. All right, I'm actually going to choose that. Now, you see how it went back to normal? In the game, the synths kind of run around, well, basically in the buff. So when you're going about your day to day interacting with human beings, no one's going to really see your synth nature. However, when you go to sleep and change, or if you change clothing, you will see like your glowing skin. Or if we changed her eyes, we would see it in her eyes. All right, so we're gonna. All right, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna make some changes to Nate. Now, with amazing follower tweaks, one of the things that you can do with this mod, with that mod, is some people find it's kind of a bummer that you can't actually go and rescue Nora. So with this mod installed with the appropriate add-on, you can go and save her, and she will look just like we just designed her. So I want to mention that. Now, Nate. That's kind of like my default Nate. I'm just going to choose somebody. All right, I'm going to choose that Nate. Now we hit. All right, I normally wouldn't do this. I'm not singing the song. All right. So we have Smurfy Nate. So we have to accept that. All right. So now let's go for style. Actually, I kind of like the dapper, but I always like to show. I'm not going to choose that one. I really am not. Oh, but that would be a temptation. All right, Jack Sparrow, Smurf. All right, so now, all right, just so I can show you, we can change our ears if we want to. This wide ears. All right, I'm going to give him wide ears, and let's deal with the facial hair first. And oops, wrong one. Eve. All right, hit T for facial hair. All right, we'll keep that. And now. Yes, I'm actually going to keep the deep red. So now, you saw how we made changes to her so that her skin showed that she might be something not completely human. We're going to actually do the eyes for him. Alert. All right, we're going to go with piercing eyes. He will usually win staring contests. And I'm just trying to visualize one of you. Hmm. Hmm. Is there gold? Um, all right, that is blue overload. Um, this is where I want to check. Give me a color that matches blue. Ooh, what about yellow? Yellow and blue would go good. All right. Now, usually characters like this, he would be wearing like the Arnold Schwarzenegger shades, and then when he takes it off, people are like, oh no. All right. So we're gonna go back. I don't really want him. I mean, you've seen the extras, so you know that we could give him tattoos and freckles. So I'm gonna go to body, go back to skin. If I was doing like the Inhumans from Marvel, I could use some of this as well. I kind of like glowing characters, so I'm going to show you. This is where you really get to see the beauty of the mod. Um, at nighttime, you will see him glow light blue, but during the day, you'll see his normal complexion, which we selected. This is where I say, Domi arigato, Mr. Roboto. Ooh, Technicolor. All right, we're going to accept that. Actually, I want to say that he looks like Rogue from the X-Men. Oh, not Rogue. Oh, what's his name? All right, so can I say that he has a different look than your average Fallout 4 character? So we're going to hit done. And I think I'm going to name him Fabio. Now, this, for those who have played Fallout 4, this is the moment that we get to meet Codsworth and all of that. But it would not be a customization. Well, it would be a customization video if that was what we're about to do now. One of the never clearly answered questions in Fallout 4 is you as the main protagonist human or not so human? You're doing things that are quite honestly superhuman. It is suggested when you go and start dealing with the Institute, but it's really taken to a whole new level when you do the Fall Harbor DLC. I forget, Demas is the character's name. He straight up asks you, do you think you're a synth? I'm from the school thought that we would judge a person by their actions, whether they're human, alien, synthetic. It is the works of the heart that defines a hero or a villain. So now, if we choose to slumber, we would go and do the opening sequence, including the vault shuffle. Ever. I want to say awake now, sleeper. And I can't remember the last part of it. There's a flash of light, and one of the oh, and give me once. Wait. All right. In order to be family friendly, um, he is coming to this world with his birthday suit, which we do not need to see. I apologize for that. But I wanted you to see what this and this right now. We're at the live another life mod. So you have this terminal, and this is where you get to decide who you want to be as a character. Um, do you want to be a pyromaniac by day and a pyromaniac by night? You get a flamer, cage armor, a gas mask with goggles, and you deal 50% more fire damage with any weapon, and your allies with the forge. I'm not Team Pyromania. Atom Cat. A beloved friend of Zeke, you have been made an honored member of the Atom Cats as a favor for your services to their group. You start the game with a Fat Man T60 power armor and an Atom Cat's leather jacket. And you have them as allies. And you get Poetry Slam. When wearing power armor, you do 25% more damage with melee attacks. That is slightly cool. Actually, that is really cool. I did the Atom Cat start before. Um, Baseball batter. You are a fan of baseball. A fan of baseball, you cannot wait to meet the local superfan, Mo Cronin. You start the game with a baseball bat, a baseball uniform, and a baseball cat. Your perk, you gain a 25% chance of disarming an enemy when you hit them using a baseball bat. Because of that, or in spite of that, you have no allies. The Brotherhood of Steel. Ah, this is where diplomacy could fail a little bit. The nature of the organization changes with each Fallout game. Right now, the Brotherhood honestly seems kind of Third Reichish in its belief and hatred. Um, I am dancing around making comments about current events. Yes, so I'm just going to say a new recruit to the Brotherhood of Steel. You have been sent to reinforce the regional squadron in Cambridge. You get a laser gun, a power fist, a uniform, and hood. You do not get power armor, but you get damage resistance when you're below 50% health, and you get the Brotherhood of Steel as allies. You could be a caravanseer. You have become separated from your caravan on the way to Diamond City, and with naught but a pipe pistol to protect you, your odds look dim. Pipe pulled action pistol, padded blue jacket. However, trade negotiations. You can purchase from vendors at 75% of the normal purchase price. This is a great starting perk because at the beginning of the game you're usually pretty broke. All right. Child of Adam. I'm actually kind of thinking of that for this character. I don't even know what his name is going to be, but he gets a gamma gun, child of Adam, long brown robes, and he no longer suffers from radiation exposure from most sources. So that is one of them. I'm going to kind of show you some more of them. Have the option of being a city slicker. I might be offended by that title, but you're an old hand at working politicians and businessmen. You have begun to experience a sense of bloodlust and have set about sating that desire. You have a pipe of revolver, a tar iron, a dirty black suit, and a trilby hat. And you can sell stock to merchants for 25% more caps. We would call him a snake oil salesman. This is a nod to Fallout New Vegas. The Courier. A member of a courier service, you have become embroiled in the hazards of the Commonwealth. Pipe gun, you get a Ripper, a faded trench coat, and your movement speed is 25% faster than normal. That is a useful perk. And that is also in combat, stealth, and general. All right. This is one that I normally take, craftsman. An old hand at woodwork. Your life was turned upside down when the super mutants attacked. Double barrel shotgun, flannel shirt, and jeans, assorted components. Your perk is intuitive design. You can construct workbenches without any of the requisite perks, and the material cost itself is lower. Well, I take this one, yeah, because carpenter. Detective, I normally take this one as well. Thievery and murder are common sights in Boston. People come to you for help and hope that you provide them resolutions for their plights. Custom pipe pistol, faded trench coat, and a worn fedora. You get Sleuth Hound for a perk. You're harder to spot when moving, and you can naturally pick advanced locks and hack advanced terminals. I picked this one when I want to say I'm going to put Nick Valentine out of business. Doctor. A lowly doctor, you roam the Commonwealth attempting to help those that cannot help themselves. You get a syringer, a lab coat, and a surgical mask. Stim packs are 50% more effective. Those that before the Unified Stream broadcast might remember the adventures of Doc Council. That was, yeah. Doctor was an interesting start to a game. Okay, Enclave Remnant. I just started a game yesterday with this, and having a minigun and XO1 power armor is kind of awesome. Being able to do 15% more damage with a minigun is kind of awesome. Now, this one, you're a relic of pre-war America. You are all that remains of an enclave outpost in the Commonwealth. My thinkology behind that was that he's a great grandchild of a Marine and military fatigues, and that's how he kind of brings peace to the Commonwealth. Explorer, eagle-eyed explorer, you have roamed the Commonwealth for many years. Revolutionary sword, explorer outfit, faded visor, spirit of adventure. Every location is revealed in the map, and you gain 100% extra experience for discovering them. That is actually a nice perk. All right, and let me see. All right, I am. Okay, Silver Shroud. The hero of Boston. You terrorize those that would do the same to innocents. You get the silver machine gun, you get the silver shroud costume, and the silver shroud hat. While sprinting, you take 50% less incoming damage. And tenor. I don't know if anyone remember Paviarti. This start makes me think of him. Or three more tenors. Do a YouTube search and you kind of see them. They're also really cool. A patron of the arts, you seek to bring enjoyment to the people of the Commonwealth despite the glum atmosphere. Switchblade, clean black suit, and trilby hat. Your perk is Throw Voice. While below 25% health, you can shout at your enemies, knocking them down with the force of your voice. This is where I would be playing the Dovahkiin music from Skyrim. For the conclusion of this very brief ninjas-like stream, we're going to be a wasteland wanderer, a drifter of the wasteland. We move from place to place, never staying long enough to create roots. This is where I would be playing the 1980s, 1990s Incredible Hulk theme. You get the lay of the land. You get 15% more experience for killing creatures of the Commonwealth. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to activate that. And then our last step. Oh, oops. Well, we're supposed to take the Pip-Boy. Sorry. Now we have the Pip-Boy. And this is where we name our character. I'm just going to call him Bob. Ooh. I'm trying to think of my favorite Smurf. Although he didn't choose a occupation that reflects brainy. All right. Is it Brawny Smurf? Brawny Smurf. All right. Yeah. Actually, Explorer Smurf. Famous explorer. Nimrod's a famous hunter. All right, yeah, Nimrod Smurf. Nimrod Smurf. All right, and endurance is what his stat is. All right, so we hit accept, and we start off in a random area of the Commonwealth. Oh, now, I didn't talk about the boss chest contained legendaries. That kind of qualifies as a quality of life mod. Have you ever been going through a dungeon and when you defeat the big boss, which is a reward in and of itself, you don't get good loot? This mod fixes that. You will get one legendary whenever you defeat a boss. This is Bunker Hill, and this is a customized character who will have a much different Fallout playthrough. But let me show you. I didn't list this in my in my video description. It changes the perk tree. Punching machine, analysis, master hunter, finance shark, and it goes through the whole entire tree. And so that changes how your character, how capable your character is. The mod developer for that, I want to say his French is his native language, so that's why you get, I am about to mispronounce this, La Vuisse Fusil. But most of it has been translated into English. So that is the last mod that will give your next playthrough of Fallout 4 a unique flavor. However, the cool, for me, I usually play with Power Armor. Power Armor Expert. While wearing a full set of Power Armor, you plug your energy weapon into the fusion core, which increases their damage by 20%, and your carry weight is increased by 100%. So that is one that all of my armored characters, they usually get that. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this Saturday morning, become Saturday afternoon. Be well, be safe, be the best you that you can be, and the food of your choice in moderation. Be well now.